The most highest paying jobs based on annual gross income. What career is worth pursuing? Many individuals have their own methodologies with regards to the topic of prevailing throughout everyday life. Some state to simply follow your energy and accomplish something you love. Others have faith in karma, while most adhere to the dependable equation of consuming the 12 p.m. oil in school to get passing marks and land an occupation in a top organization. Sounds basic, right? Famous actors and arbitrary big names who make it on YouTube gain millions from utilizing their ability, yet they don't make it. To our rundown, infer able from the sporadic idea of their occupations. The most noteworthy workers lead blue-chip organizations or have had practical experience in their callings to make them vital in what they do. In the event that you ever wonder who drives the world as we know it, here is our rundown of the best 10 most lucrative employments on the planet dependent on revealed yearly gross pay. 10. Air Traffic Controller, $122,000. This activity is turning out to be increasingly more significant, with portability being the thing to get done for a great many people venturing to the far corners of the planet. In the event that controllers weren't in order, there would be all-out confusion, since they direct the comings and goings of planes, approve appearances and takeoffs, and prompt on flight way changes, assuming any. Their other fundamental capacities incorporate exhorting pilots on the climate, perceivability, and close-by airplane. 9. Oil Engineer, $123,000. Gas and oil are imperative for the activities of most family units and ventures, since they acquire power. It is thus that crafted by an oil engineer as critical, and generously compensated. They frequently work with geologists to extricate the oil ashore or in seaward wells. The main drawback to this activity is you take care of business working in remote areas in boring locales. 8. Statistician, $126,000. You should be acceptable in math and insights to exceed expectations in this activity, which includes assessing the likelihood of an occasion and its budgetary outcomes. These experts are regularly discovered working for insurance agencies, medicinal services suppliers, and bookkeeping firms. 7. PC and Information Systems Engineer, $130,000. The individuals who finish software engineering or building in school regularly wind up running the IT divisions of immense organizations and ensure that arrange information is kept secure. They likewise structure programming, grow new business applications, and update working frameworks. 6. Aircraft Pilot, $132,000. In spite of the fact that a great many people consider it a breathtaking activity, pilots have the incomparable obligation of moving upwards of 450 travelers to security. Their undertakings incorporate setting up a flight plan dependent on a specific course, ensuring that route gear is working appropriately, surveying fuel burden, motors, and elevations. Pilots are frequently paid a fundamental compensation on head of flying hours taken and different advantages. 5. Dental Specialist, $140,000. This occupation will consistently be sought after, since individuals will consistently endeavor to keep their teeth in most excellent condition. They likewise do particular undertakings, for example, performing X-beams and the most recent advancements in oral cleanliness, and obviously performing sensitive medical procedures when vital. 4. Patent Attorney, $175,000. We as a whole realize that legal counselors rake in some serious cash, regardless of whether utilized or doing their own training. However, patent lawyers bring home the bacon by working with top customers on their multi-million innovations and specialized procedures. Their principal work is guarding and securing protected innovation by administering significant legitimate counsel. 3. General Surgeon $288,000. In the wake of working 10 years in clinical school, being a specialist is at last satisfying, both mentally and monetarily. A specialist can spare incalculable lives performing urgent, life-sparing activities. Routine work includes seeing and diagnosing patients. Obviously, pro specialists can possibly acquire higher. 2. CEO over $15 million. In 2012, the middle compensation bundle for top officials in U.S. open organizations was $15.1 million. However, McKesson CEO John Hammergren beat the record with a yearly remuneration of $131.19 million. The pay is only a what tops off an already good thing, since most CEOs likewise sit as executives of the leading group of enterprises. They get investment opportunities, rewards and other incidental advantages. 1. Speculative Stock Investments Supervisor, over $1 billion. Overseeing interests in a speculative stock investments is profoundly worthwhile, with previous Goldman Sachs merchant David Tepper procuring $3.5 billion of every 2013. Store administrators regularly work under the 2 and 20 rule, where they charge a 2% the executive's expense and another 20% for execution. This is on head of their own capital, which they frequently put resources into the assets, and profit regularly soar when the market is bullish. If you like this video, please subscribe, hit the like and the bell icon for more video in the future. Thank you for watching the Most channel.